Hey everyone, Margarita here again. I'm back with another video, and I'm going to do this one a little bit different than how I've done the rest. Since I've released some of these police corruption videos in the Flat Rock and Brownstown, Michigan cities, I have had some further information come to me from other individuals and other corruption and crime situation regarding those departments. I am going to keep everything private that is shared with me due to safety reasons. And I know other people don't want to risk their lives in the manner in which I am. And the things that I'm speaking about, it is very life threatening for me to go ahead and just put all this information out there. I'm very well aware of that. I just don't care because I'm pretty much fed up, been fed up for my entire life. The corruption is so extreme. And I have so much evidence and proof along the way. And what's all come out of this, all the fallout that's happened to me, I see the way bigger picture. I just don't care. So I know that's not everybody's position, and everybody else probably does care and is too afraid to talk. But what I need other people to do is to reach out to me directly, either via email or direct message me through Facebook or TikTok or however you're finding this video. There is a way to reach out to me one way or another. Each individual video, when you're coming from the YouTube end of it, in the individual videos is an email address for me. And I do believe it is AGAINSTALLODDstruestory@gmail.com. You can click the description box link and email me that way through YouTube directly. The other platforms, I believe it would just be a direct message. You can remain anonymous if you so choose. I don't technically need your information. Or if it's somebody that you know and you're reaching out on somebody else's behalf and you don't want to share their information or yours, that's fine. What I'm looking for is other individuals to give me information on the corruption and crimes in any Downriver, Michigan city where you know something similar, or either a corruption or a crime that any of those police departments have been involved in pertaining to yourself or someone that you know, or information on an unsolved case, whether that be unsolved rapes, murders, any of the more major crimes, um, false arrests, all types of different. So this really includes any crime that's pretty significant that would make a difference in what I've been piecing together the past 7 years. So since I've gotten some additional information from other people in other situations, I'm looking for further information, because with what I do know and the information I do have, I'm not far from busting this entire thing open and arrests being made. So I do know that there is more people out there who have experienced something similar, or repeated actions of these police departments, or anything within the local cities or the court systems or the attorneys. And I guess this would pertain to the Wayne County Probate Court as well. So anything within Wayne County, Michigan, outside of Detroit, I guess you could say. So anything regarding those matters, if you could reach out to me via email or direct message, I will keep your information private. I'm not going to talk about anything you've shared with me because it is so high risk doing what I'm doing, saying what I'm saying. Um, I know just a lot of people are not really equipped to do something like that, or there's many reasons why people don't want to talk. Or if you yourself have experienced some of these crimes and you've never even reported any of this, or you've been made threats by these police officers or certain court systems or whatever regarding the Downriver, Michigan area, any information would be helpful at this point. It does not matter what the situation is, whether it was reported to any agency or not, or you've kept it private because of all of the corruption and crimes within these agencies. Either way you look at it, if you could send me some of this information that anybody out there may have regarding any of these matters. There is so many more situations that were brought to my attention today. And it was through me releasing the videos on all this crime and corruption in the local area, and people finding my videos and what has happened to me. are now reaching out with further information to back up what has happened to me has also happened to others as well. So I am putting everything together myself. I do have numerous sets of contacts of people at different levels in different agencies who are willing to look into this or that or help in this department or that. So I'm trying to have as much information as possible when forwarding everything to them, because the more I have, the easier this is going to be overall. So yeah, if you could reach out to me regarding any of these matters, you can create a whole fake email and send me the information if need be, or use a burner phone, or you don't even have to use your phone number. You can create a fake social media and message me that way. It is on numerous different platforms, and then YouTube does get the majority of my videos up first, and the videos and the playlists are a lot easier to view from YouTube versus all the other platforms. However, I just need more information and other people experiencing these crimes and corruption, and I do have a bigger picture view of what I believe to be going on, and I just need a little bit further information. I just need the right person with the right information to reach out, and it would validate what I believe to be going on. It is on a very large scale, and I do believe there are higher up officials as well involved in this. So I'm not going to state those agencies or anything, but in order for me to put this together and tackle the crimes at the root and get everything situated, and in order for me to receive my stolen trust fund that all these individuals are responsible for having their hands in the pot participating in, and my mother at the root of all of that, this is how I'm going to have to go about doing that, because I am aware that there are funds still left in this trust fund based on what has all been going on around me the last few years. And because of all the large scale corruption in the community, I can't even report the crime or have somebody pursue my mother to take her down just for that crime alone. That's not including all the other decades of crimes that have been going on. That's just pertaining to that. And because of what I've been through, because of my injuries, all of the wipeouts, again, I can't rebuild in the manner in which I have all these years. I am still trying to piece things back together, but it's placed me at a significant permanent setback, technically, even though eventually things will flow. There's no way for me to build my life in the manner in which I had always had planned because of all of that. And at the root is all the crimes and corruption. So, anybody with any information, any of these cities downriver, anywhere, I believe that includes about 15 cities between Detroit and Monroe. Um, any information would be very helpful. Again, you can remain anonymous if you want to, or if you'd like to participate and share your information, that would be great too. I am just looking to piece this together a little further. At least be able to access the money that was left for me without all of these hiccups along the way, because right now there's nothing I can do about it due to all of the corruption and crimes. But I am aware that there are some unsolved larger crimes in the local area, and it is part of the crimes and corruption of these departments. So I would be willing to take those on as well, look at the facts of those situations, add it to what I already have. And it is adding to the bigger picture of what's going on. So I know there's a lot more individuals involved than just me, and a lot more. There's so many avenues of what's going on. I can't even explain it in the video. So I don't want to be too direct about what I'm talking about here, but if anyone has any information in any which direction regarding these matters, any crimes whatsoever, even if you don't think it's relevant to my situation, which most likely it's not, but there is a way bigger picture. If there is a matter that you think is very odd that was not addressed by any of these police departments or these court systems, or you just happen to hear it through the grapevine that so and so and so did this or that, and you don't even know for sure, it's worth at least passing along that information, even if it's not actually true. There is other information I have that would help me be able to verify if that information might be true or not and narrow it down a little further. So anyone viewing this, having any type of information along those lines, please pass it on to me any which way you can. Like I said, direct message me through any of the apps that you found the video on, or if you go straight to the YouTube channel, each video from the YouTube end has an email address. You can reach out to me directly. And then, like I said, if you don't want to share your information, create a fake email with a fake name and anonymously send me the information. And I'm going to do what I can with it to help piece everything together. Overall, long term, this has been going on for decades. And I do believe it is a organized group of corrupt officials in the local area. And it's not, one department or another. It's a few people from this department, this agency, this court, that it's a mix of things. It's not every single person in every department. But it's not a group that's organized on paper or has an official name. So I do believe that's what's going on. I came to that conclusion on my own without anybody giving me any information. And with the additional information I've received, that only validates everything I've already figured out. So if anyone has any information whatsoever, please reach out to me. Even if you have to think about it for days or weeks, please at some point reach out to me. Have somebody else do it for you if you don't feel comfortable, or if you want to make sure it doesn't get tied back to you. Have someone else do it for you that you trust. That way, your phone number or your name is not attached to any of that. But the more information I have regarding all of this, the better. I am literally not going to be stopping until arrests are made, until this is all stopped. There are quite a few people involved. All of these people have power and money. And at this point, in what I've been through and what's still going on in the current, I just don't care. So that is why I'm speaking out. And who knows? They might get away with getting rid of me before the story blows and I ever become famous for it. But I really just don't care after everything I've been through. I'm looking for justice, and it's not just justice for me. Now I see it's justice for quite a few people, like I originally thought was probably going on, just had no proof of it or no reason to believe that. But now I do. So I'm reaching out to the general public in the Downriver, Michigan area. Please reach out to me with any information you have regarding any types of unsolved crimes, larger crimes that were never investigated, crimes that were gotten rid of, anything involving police corruption, anything that was not ever reported because of fear for what might happen to the victim. Any of those matters, reported or unreported, please reach out to me as soon as you can. Thanks. Bye.